Hello, here in this video I'm just going to share with you how easy it is once you've registered to apply for a micro accreditation. So we're going to start off with having just registered for the portal, and as you can see there it says we've been successful with registration, so we're now going to go up to login and we're going to enter in our login details. Log into the website, and what you will notice straight away are information about the categories. If we need instructions, we can go up here to instructions, and there's a simple guide there that talks you through the steps. However, that's what I'm going to do on this video, and it gives you the different categories there, and you can click on see micro accreditations to view the micro accreditations. Click on previous applications. So for example, if I've already entered or submitted a carbon reduction micro accreditation request, then I can see my previous applications, maybe last year if I'm renewing, or I can see the one that I've last made. So for the purposes of this, we're going to go to mental health and wellbeing, and let's say that we're going to submit an application for mental health pledge 2025. So first of all, we're going to put in our organization name again. This is to ensure that on the accreditation it's correct. Who's completing the form, title for the accreditation. So if it's about a particular thing, such as an initiative around yoga for staff, for example, then here we would at that point put in what that initiative is or what that policy is. In terms of a pledge, then actually we could say we have signed up to the mental health charter, for example. Now, the first question, so here you're noticing grey, it tells you instructions about how the accreditation is done. So the first step, and actually the only step for this, is that we are assessing the organisation has signed up to a mental health charter or wellbeing pledge, and this is implemented and communicated across the organisation. So question one is attach evidence that your organisation has signed up to a pledge such as the mental health charter, mindful employer, so on and so forth. Now, what we would like to see here is a link through to that pledge on your website if possible. If you're unable to, it says you can email through the evidence separately, but ideally you want to put in a link through to your thing, and I've just copied and pasted a link through to our accessibility policy. You'll notice immediately underneath the box it says it gives you an idea about how we score it, so possible evidence, for example. With the second question, it says give at least 2 examples of how we're embedding the pledge across the organisation. Now, with this question, it is a tiered question, so you've got a bronze level, a silver level, and a gold level here. So for a bronze, in order to be able to pass, there is evidence that the pledge is embedded across the organisation. There are 2 examples, such as employee championships, use of resources. For a silver, it's what was required at bronze, but also that there are multiple examples of how mental health and wellbeing pledge is communicated across the organisation and publicly. And for gold, then actually there's all of those requirements, but also we're expected to see embedded staff communications, such as a regular piece in the staff newsletter. And again, what I'm going to do at this point is I'm just going to copy and paste some links through to our policies, just so that there's something in here and I can show you what we mean. And then finally, it says once you submit your application for accreditation, it will be passed to an assessor for feedback and tick award. An invoice for accreditation will be issued to the invoice details on your account, and accreditation and feedback will only be issued once payment is received. And that's an important point to note, because we have had some people where actually the finance department have worked slower than the people applying for the accreditation. And you just need to bear that in mind as you go through this. And finally, we just need to agree to the terms and conditions, which obviously you can open to have a look at, and we will apply for accreditation. And it says that your accreditation has been successfully submitted and will be passed to an assessor. An invoice will be issued. Please make sure that it's paid. Please ensure it's paid, and before accreditation can be issued. And that's how to apply for a micro accreditation. Please check out our other videos with how-to guides for different aspects of your accreditation journey. Bye bye.